You've seen previous Chelsea teams develop and go on and actually win the Champions League. So how big an achievement do you think it would be for this pretty young Chelsea side to make the Champions League?
No, I think this is where the club belongs. In the Champions League. Competing in the best competitions. I have no doubt. A lot of people like to write us off and call us young and inexperienced. But we played against a very experienced United team today. With a lot of senior players. We was there. We won the game. It probably wasn't our best game on the ball, but we got what we needed to do, and we walk away with the 3 points.
I dare you to doubt Chelsea Football Club. I dare you. Reece James said it clearly. He doesn't want to hear about excuses. Young team, inexperienced, blah, 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 blah. No, we have a great team with great players that on our day, we can beat anybody. If you put them in the right system, they're gonna beat pretty much everybody. We've been struggling with a lot of issues. Of course, we still need a little bit of experienced players in the defense and probably in the attack here and there. But Reece James is almost 25 years old, right? Tosin Adarabiayo, 27 years old. We have 23, 24. The players that already won the World Cup and all that. So stop giving excuses about young players and young teams. Captain James don't want to hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. This video is about my player ratings / talking point. We're gonna have good time here. Smash that like button. Doesn't cost you anything, and leave your comment in the section down below so we can keep the conversation going. So the starting 11 everybody knows: Robert Sanchez, Reece James, Tosin Adarabiayo, Levi Colwill, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Madueke, Palma, Neto, Tariq, George. Who came off the bench? I think it was Malo Gusto, if I'm not mistaken, and Romeo Lavia, who came from the bench. We didn't make many changes because probably the manager didn't want to disturb the run of the game. Okay? Now, let's get to some details about my player ratings.
But you provided the cross. When did you know that you're in business? You little turn, cross. When did you think, okay, we've got this?
No, I knew that I had space and time. I just put it in an area. I knew if I put the ball in this area, this man is always arriving. So no, I'm happy that we both helped contribute with the win today.
So honestly, you expected that Marc might be the one to get on the end of it?
Yeah, for sure. I had with my eyes closed.
That's funny, right? That's funny. Reece James said that he can find Marc Cucurella with his eye closed. Imagine if Chelsea can bring somebody like Osimhen in the team. How many goals he's gonna score? Osimhen, Sesko, anybody that can head the ball properly, they're gonna score a lot of goals at Chelsea Football Club. Listen, I am not gonna get on anybody today. The most important thing was to win. It was 3 points. In this stage of the competition, I don't care how much goals you score or how beautiful you play football. It doesn't matter. It's about 3 points in the end. And people need to understand that Chelsea don't play alone on that pitch. We are playing against other professional football players who are also who can also be better than us, more quality than us. So you come up with a plan, but the opposition also can destroy your plan. So nothing is perfect in football. The most important is when you make a mistake, you have to correct the mistake. You have your colleagues to back you up, to cover your backside. So we have to understand that. And I think we did good. The first 20 minutes, we really struggled. struggled a lot. And then we started getting some momentum. And then the second half, we got the job done. We still had like a 45% possession, but possession in football means nothing. How many games this season that we lost with 75% possession? Many games. So I am not gonna give people 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10 judging them based on the first half or the mistakes that they made. But right now we have to be together as a team. And I think everybody deserves 8 or 9 for me, because that was a massive win. And this could be important if we qualify for the Champions League next season. So the manager is going to get 8 out of 10. The goalkeeper, pretty much everybody is going to get 8 out of 10. I don't care how good or bad you were. We worked as a team. We won as a team. In this stage of the competition, like I said, it's about the team, not about individuals. So pretty much everybody is going to get 8 out of 10 from me, man. But I know some of them were average or below average. But no, man, this time I'm not going to really judge and put my boys down. They all deserve to get credit here. And some of them were like exceptional. And we're going to talk about them in a little while.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Let's continue with our player ratings / talking point. Tariq George, as so many people getting on him on social media, especially in the first half. He can't get the ball, blah, blah, blah. But Manchester United made us do that. The brother wasn't getting even service. 18 years old, no service at all. No connection. It was about the entire team not performing, not supplying anything. So people are very quickly to judge, and especially those academy products. It's like people just waiting for "I told you" moment. Overrated, Cobham, blah, 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 blah. We know how it goes. But the second half, you saw how, we twist the system a little bit, and everybody was kind of calm, collected, and we started like playing our football. So Tariq George, give him the benefit of the doubt. Reece James, actually, with Marc Cucurella, are gonna get 9 out of 10 because they provided something that we needed. Reece James, a great cross, and Cucurella, a header. Our best number 9 is Marc Cucurella. Best number 9 in the world right now. Name me one. Mbappe can't score with his head, but Cucurella is scoring headers. So Marc Cucurella, yeah. And Reece James said that I can find him with my eyes closed. But don't get fooled. Don't get carried away. We need a proper number 9. A la Drogba. Okay? A la Osimhen. You bring them in the team, my friend, you will see that Chelsea are going to score a lot of goals. And how many assists somebody like Cole Palmer was going to get with those amazing crosses that he put in the box all the time. Pedro Neto the same. Even Jadon Sancho can really cross the ball properly, but nobody in the box to bully the defenders. All right. Romeo Lavia for his cameo, 8 out of 10. Noni Madueke, I wanted to give him even 2 out of 10. Had okay game for his standards, but they miss. Did you see that ball from the defense? Robert Sanchez to Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo spin Manchester United players and just running like Usain Bolt. Pass the ball to Palmer. Palmer, what a pass to Noni Madueke in the final third, and Noni Madueke sent it to the moon. I was like, this was going to be a perfect goal for Chelsea this season, and Noni Madueke bottled it. Imagine Drogba in the box, imagine Falcao in the box, or Diego Costa. Lord have mercy. We have to bring a number 9, man. I'm sick and tired. Uncle Tosin, my uncle, 8 out of 10. Amazing. And sometimes he got undone because of his pace. Let's be honest here. Like Harry Maguire goal, he was delayed because he was slow. And we were lucky that the VAR didn't give that goal. Otherwise, we were going to struggle because they were very, very good for the last 20 minutes, Manchester United. And if we conceded during that time, it was probably going to be a draw or a loss for Chelsea Football Club. Moises Caicedo, this guy now, 9 out of 10, bro. 9 out of 10. The best in the world right now. I still think that he can do more, but when he's in that mode, the beast mode, and he's wearing a mask, be aware, be careful, be afraid, and be very, very afraid. Moises Caicedo is like 22, 23 years old. Imagine when he's like 25 years old, 26 years old, what level this brother is gonna be. Think about it. Enzo Fernandez, 8 out of 10. Solid game. Sent some of the shot to the moon and some of the balls dropped in my backyard, but that is part of the game. And we could have had a penalty. The shot from Enzo Fernandez and Rasmus, who spent his entire time fighting. It was like in the WWE, taking Cowell shirt, pushing people, poking people in the eyes. That brother is a scrub. He's absolutely a disgrace of number 9 at Manchester United. And he saved the ball with his hand. And the referee, the VAR, refused to give us a penalty. And even in that foul on Tyreek George, that was a penalty. I've seen it given. Remember against Ipswich away, that is exactly the same. They gave a penalty to Ipswich against Chelsea. Ipswich beat Chelsea 2-0. But the same action, the same movement, it wasn't a lot of contact, but it was a contact anyways, because when you are running in that speed, anything, even if somebody put a finger on you, you are gone. You are gone. If you played football, you know what I'm talking about. You are gone. You are in that speed, my friend. Somebody touches you, a slight touch, that's it. It was a touch, it was a penalty. We didn't get it because we are Chelsea and people hate us. Anyways, if I forgot somebody, give that player a rating and let's keep the conversation going. I am ready now for Nottingham Forest. I think we're going to beat them. We're going to be on a mission. We have more than a week to prepare for that game. I think the players are going to have a couple of days off and we come back, we start preparing for that game. It's going to be like playing the final of the Champions League. Go you Blues.